There's much scrubbing of potatoes in Kuitim Atashi's kitchen. The head chef at Swiss Ruchi in Zurich is making his guests one of his favorite dishes, raclette rosti. Apart from the spuds, the recipe calls for cheese, salt, pepper, and butter.
Today we're preparing raclette rosti with two different kinds of cheese. One of them is a smoked cheese, and the other is with chili. Both come from the Highland region southeast of Zurich.
Successful rosti requires floury potatoes. They get nice and crisp on the outside without turning rubbery inside.
We provide a fast meal for guests who don't have much time. The raclette rosti can be prepared quickly, so it's a vegetarian dish you can order without a long wait.
Now the peeled raw potatoes will be coarsely grated. Boiled potatoes can also be used, but they should be cooked the day before and refrigerated overnight. The grated potato is seasoned with salt and pepper. A little flour is added to absorb the moisture. But it's the starch in the potatoes that keeps the rosti from falling apart. In his more than 18 years as head chef at Swiss Ruchi, Kuitim Atashi has specialized in traditional regional dishes. Cheese plays a leading role. It's been made in Switzerland since ancient Roman times. There are many different varieties. Hard and soft cheeses and, of course, raclette. Back in the Middle Ages, raclette cheese was eaten in the canton of Valais in the southwest of the country, melted over an open fire and served with potatoes or bread. Back in the kitchen of Swiss Ruchi, it's time to fry the rosti. Atashi melts the butter in a pan and adds the grated potato. He flips the potato pieces every few minutes as they cook over low heat. After 5 minutes, when the potatoes are still half raw, the chef forms them into patties. He flips them over to brown on both sides.
Beginners who have never made rosti can cut out a piece of cardboard and practice with that. It takes some practice. You can't just learn it overnight.
The less daring can make do with a spatula. The rosti is ready. The restaurant is always bustling at midday and in the evening. Business people come here, as do tourists, mainly from the US and Japan, and order a quick cheese fondue or a raclette rosti. Swiss Ruchi goes through 12 to 15 tons of cheese a year. The raclette cheese has been prepared. Each rosti is topped by around 8 slices. The flavored raclette varieties are prepared specially for Kuitim Atashi by a farmer in the region.
A lot of people ask what raclette cheese is. Raclette is raclette, although there's some debate about whether it comes from France or Switzerland. But there's only one raclette cheese, and you can make all sorts of varieties, but raclette is raclette.
In his kitchen, the tangy unpasteurized cheese definitely comes from Switzerland. Atashi is enthusiastic about using local produce. After 5 minutes under the grill, the raclette rosti is done. It's served with gherkins and pickled pearl onions.